Here's the main thing that I learned as someone who grew up poor, who is now dating and living with someone who grew up with money. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Investing is not for the rich, it's how you get rich, because rich people don't work for their money in time. They use their money to create more money. If you are serious about wanting to retire a millionaire and getting yourself out of generational poverty, then there is one concept that you have to familiarize yourself with, and it is compounding interest. Because right now, I can almost guarantee that you are hoarding any little bit of money that you have into a savings account like we've been taught, and it is currently devaluing. So compound interest is the concept where you are not only earning interest on your initial investment, but also on the interest it generated over time. As a small example, let's say I invest $100 with an average market return of 10%. If this were simple interest, I would only be making $10 every year, as the interest made would only be calculated on my initial investment of $100. But with compounding interest, the first year I would make $10, but the second year the interest wouldn't be calculated on the initial $100, rather the $110. But that was like a dumbed down example using only $100 of your own money in 10 years. So let me give you a more probable scenario of a young adult making a decent amount of money who uses the pay yourself first method. And this is where you'll really start to understand why time actually does equal money. Ben is 20 and he decides that he wants to start investing $500 a month, and he tells his buddy Matt that he should do the same. Matt though wants to live it up in his 20s, and he's like, we have the time, I'll start investing later. So they meet up again 10 years later, and Matt tells Ben like, hey, I think I'm gonna start investing, how's it going for you? Ben's like, you know what, I've been doing it a decade, I think I'm gonna stop right now and I'm just gonna let that money grow and see where it takes me. And Matt's like, bet, I'm for sure gonna catch up to you because I'm gonna start investing $500 a month for the next 35 years. 35 years later, they meet again, compounding interest did its thing, and Matt was able to retire with $1.7 million, with only $200,000 of that being his own money. But what about Ben? He only invested for 10 years. Surely he'll have less, right? Wrong. Ben will retire with nearly $3.1 million, with only $60,000 of that being his own money. I swear the best thing you can do for yourself in your 20s is open up a TFSA with a banker broker and tell them that you want to invest in mutual funds and ETFs. All of the profit made in those types of accounts will be tax-free. Make sure you have a small emergency fund, but anything extra, invest it. Your future you will thank you. The best time to start investing was yesterday, second best time, today.